I would like to congratulate UNICEF, Usha ji, for all the efforts and hard work that they're putting into the betterment of children, especially because, you know, children are the future of our country, and the sooner we understand it and the sooner we make them understand it. I think they already know, but somehow in our country, and I don't know if in general, somehow when you're a child, the grown-ups somehow have this notion that बच्चा है, थोड़ी समझ में आता है, you know, all those things. But somehow the generation that we're living in, the kids have become just so smart. They exactly know what they want to do with themselves, their lives, and how they want to go about it. Whether, you know, the child belongs from a privileged family or from an underprivileged family. I mean, every child is so intelligent now, and they exactly know how to, you know, go ahead with their lives. And thank you for the compliment. I think the biggest challenge that we all are facing nowadays is nobody has the time, sadly. Even in families, you know, I mean, I have seen this with my own friends. I would not want to name them. They've become mothers newly. I mean, their babies are now 2-year-old, 3-year-old, but the upbringing is just completely different from what we went through. I mean, somehow we feel that now we are in a more progressive state of our life, and generations are and things are so amazing. We have technology, digital world and everything, but somehow that is just making the future generation, I don't know, a lot weaker. They don't because everything is on social media, everything is on their phone, everything is digital. Parents, just to escape that whole responsibility that they need to actually sit with their child and communicate with them, the easiest escape is just give them a phone and they're going to be taking care of everything, you know. I mean, no. When we were kids, our parents, some of us got beaten up to be taught the right way. Now, fortunately, kids are not being beaten up, but somehow I feel that is... they're just taking that for. I'm not in the favor of beating kids up. Please don't get me wrong here.
Zareen, you have people listening.
Yeah, but you know, it's the parents who need to put in that effort, because everybody is complaining that life has become so difficult and so busy and this and that. But hello, this is your own child. You need to put efforts. You need to have the time to at least sit and interact with your own child, rather than just handing over a phone to that child and so that you can escape your responsibilities and do whatever the hell you want. So I think first, most important is communication, which a lot of houses, a lot of families are now lacking, because everybody is just so busy on their phones.
This is a very unexpected question, and maybe I'll have to ponder upon that. But first of all, I would like to congratulate UNICEF for doing such a huge amount of work in India. It matters a lot to all the families, all the children, all the parents. And thank you, Gravitas, thank you, Usha ma'am, for being associated and having us here. Because I always feel there is some reason for us to be present somewhere. We are here together and we are getting to learn so much. I didn't come here to just share my thoughts, but I'm also getting to learn what all we are talking about and what is happening around. I've never given a thought to children who are invisible to us. I have always thought about children who are in my vicinity. I am a mother to a 8-year-old who will be 8 soon. And I've always been thinking about the emotional world that these children have, the metro children have. I have been very sensitive, possessive. I am trying to learn and unlearn a lot of things, trying to grow up with my daughter, because we are never born a good parent. We learn along with our children. So I think UNICEF is not adding to the children of the world, but also the parenthood of the world, which is what matters, because being a parent does not mean you should have a child. I think I was a parent right from my childhood. My mother ran a daycare center and I was her chief assistant. She would tell me hundreds of things that Sonali ye karo, wo kaam karo, and I would assist her. There are times when I have held an unwell child from our daycare center for hours. I have told stories to someone, I have, helped someone eat. So I have been mother to all those children, like Gracie has been mothering 400 children. And I at times used to feel that, I'm too young to understand that the child is unwell and I would still help. But now that I am a mother myself, it is helping me, and it does add while you are growing up.